Okay, so you scored in the middle, which means one thing, you're not doing badly, but you're not killing it instead, if that makes sense. And that is where I find most men. I mean, with the different online quizzes I've had, you've got hundreds and hundreds of men that have taken these quizzes, and the middle ground is what I call the men in the gap. And let me explain that. This is where I started working with men back in 2018, where men probably feel stuff's fine. You know, it's not really bad, but you don't want life to just be fine. You want it to be exciting and thrilling. You know you're capable of much more, but you just get a bit bored with it. And some people link this back to work-life balance. I think it's work-life rhythm. Sometimes you can do a job that you love and your life is going well, and other times you can have it where the job just isn't serving you anymore. And at one point you realize your business or your career or a direction in life needs to change. And that is where it gets, I would say, exciting. Because maybe you've got, and I call them the trappings of success for a reason, either the job or the house, the big mortgage, the expensive holidays, money in the bank, the car maybe. And I know what that's like. I've had nice cars and nice watches and suits and all the stuff. But at some point it feels a bit flat. And you're doing all the things you're meant to do, but to use the phrase, like, it's not lighting you up. You're not getting out of bed with excitement. And what I want you to do is when you think about your life, you're not like proud of it. You end up just coasting, which isn't a great situation to be in. Part of you, what I've seen with a lot of men, is that kind of thought of like, how the fuck did I end up here? Which is fine. That's the phase in a way that most men get stuck. There's various phases, but that is one of the ones in the gap. But what you can't do is wait for like a crisis or something to go tits up before you change anything. You don't have to wait. And that's why in 2018, I started the Whole Man Academy. And that, I mean, years ago now, but that is for men like you that are successful, but they think they're capable of more. And I look at it as like you're comfortable, but you're craving more. I understand what that's like. And so many of the guys that are in our membership, what have you, are the same. You know, life is good, but they know they have further to go. So if you want to build the mindset, a skill, a product, and have some kind of plan in place to escape the life you've outgrown, maybe it's in career, business, or direction, we can have a quick conversation if you want. In fact, there should be a link below. So we can have a call, and you're not booking with me to get your life sorted. It's booking to stop wasting years stuck in a life that no longer fits where you are now. Maybe you've been feeling that for a while. And I want you to feel proud of who you are, excited to live your life, and clear on your direction. So click the link, should be below. Let's have a chat.